Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful shirt out of heat transfer paper. Let's get into it. Alright y'all, so I have already created this design in Silhouette Studio. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print it out so I can look at the design real quick on regular paper. The purpose of me printing it out on regular paper is to make sure if there's any defects or something that I don't like, I can do it on the cheap paper instead of the expensive heat transfer paper. So as you can see by looking at the design, my design is bigger than the standard paper. The paper that I'll be printing out on is 8.5 by 10.5, I believe. I just have a regular standard printer, and this is what it can print, so this is how I'll be printing it out. First, I will print out the top half, and then I will print out the bottom. Alright guys, so here is my printed 2 sheets to be able to just look and see how the design will look before I put it on the shirt. And to print it the first time on regular paper so that you'll be able to save the good stuff for when you need it and just verify that everything will look good on here. So one thing I like to do is go ahead and cut around to make sure that the lettering will line up perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so now you can see how it would look when it gets put together, and honestly, it looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and print it off on my heat transfer paper. So the paper that I'm going to be using today is the Neenah Jet Pro soft stretch heat transfer paper. So this is for light colored or white garments. So I'm going to go ahead and put this paper in and get it printed, because look at that, it looks great. All right, I am going to go ahead and highlight my design, and I'm going to mirror it. Here in Silhouette Studio, I am going to right click, and then you have the option to flip horizontally. So I'm going to flip my design horizontally so that when I print it onto my heat transfer paper for light and white garments, it will be flipped so that when we actually put it on our garment, it will be the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the top of my design, and then I will do the same for the bottom. Alright guys, so both of them have printed out. I printed 2 sheets to make sure it's big enough for the shirt that I will be using. Also, as you can see, it is mirrored, which we do need because when we lay these down, it will be this way, so that when you press it, it will be the correct way. Now, as you can see, I have double of some, so I'm going to cut off what I need to make it flush and to make it beautiful, just like I showed previously. But since this is the real paper, I'm going to show you one more time. Another thing that I will be doing is for the access where nothing is, I'm going to go as close as I can to make sure that, honestly, the reason why I do it is because I don't want you to be able to see the extra on our garment, which will kind of make it look a little funny. So I'm going to go ahead and cut as close as possible. All right, and I'll be doing the same for the top. All right, now that I got everything cut out and looking beautiful, I am going to go ahead and press my shirt to get out any wrinkles as well as any moisture that could possibly be on it. I will be using my Teflon sheet. So I'm just going to put it down for just a couple seconds. Okay. See, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but it has a few little dust bunnies on here. So I am going to go ahead and get that off real quick. so I will be following the directions here where it says you heat it up for 380. Have your heat press at 380 for 25 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this lined up to where I want it to be. Just make sure I'm in the center. Okay, put down my Teflon. And all right. So I do like to let it cool off a few seconds here. It doesn't say that you have to. I just feel like I get a better result when I go ahead and let it rest for a second before I pull it up. All right, let's see if it's ready. All right, beautiful that is. See, got a little piece of the paper still stuck up here, so we'll have to get that off. All right, now how cute is this? Really quick process. You just print. You know, I had this one little piece, y'all, so I gotta get it off. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't get it off. There we go. One little piece. All right. Let me straighten it back out. All right, guys, so here is the finished product. How beautiful does this look? I love it, guys. I really hope that this was an easy tutorial for you guys to see. You just go ahead. I already had my design designed up, but I wanted to show you how to use the heat transfer paper. Really simple. It looks really great. So guys, this is definitely a great option for you to use for your business. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Ting! Don't forget to share. Until next time, guys.